Okay. We are live. Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome back. I am with Tom here today. Make sure those get loaded up. Okay, good. And we'll pull this up so that we can see this, and I'll actually start recording this here too.
Yeah, I remember. I'm not sure if this is the same because I never actually played this on anything other than the original PlayStation. And I do know that like later versions had a much better story that was like more.
Oh shoot!
It made more sense. Yeah, I don't know what you did to it, but it's only
It got messed up. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Jeez, that's really annoying. See, that's why I wanted to run it as a window rather than as full screen, because it does screwy things when I have to do it full screen, but it wasn't showing up in the...
So if you do it windowed, can you like move it? So like, you know...
If I do it windowed, it won't freak out whenever I click out of the game, but the problem is that it wasn't showing up in windowed mode, like at all.
Oh, really?
And I don't know why. Like, it wouldn't show up for the stream.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't get it. Anyways, this time, we should be good. I shouldn't have to worry about it.
Hey, you know what? That's what the first stream's all about, right? You get all those kinks.
Yeah, getting it all
it's
set up.
Sailing
and
after.
Can you guys see it? I don't think you can see it, can you?
Let me take a look. I've got the stream on. It's black now, but there was something.
I gotta do that. Now you can see it. And then I gotta move it down in order. And then edit the size of it so that it's not being overlapped.
It's funny, I was telling a friend about this kind of thing, like with like the Xbox or PlayStation or whatever, whenever you're using that stuff, it's all plug and play. It's like it's real simple and easy. You start doing anything with the computer, you got audio levels, like
there's tons of stuff to
So you telling me I can't just plug my headset in and just do the thing? That's what you're telling me?
Okay, now here's the problem. If I click back into it, it's gonna make it small again, I think. Yep.
No, you're good. Well, now you shrunk it.
That's not gonna work that way. I don't know why it does that. It's real annoying though. So I've got to do it in windowed mode in order for it to work. This is so annoying. I would just play it off the PlayStation 3, but it get cleaner footage because I'm recording this simultaneously for the review, and you get cleaner footage off the emulator.
You know,
but I have it on PSN.
It's frustrating that like the PlayStation 4 network doesn't also have this, because like the other day I was looking at it again. Final Fantasy Tactics is on here. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. And I go over to my PlayStation 4, and it's like, oh, it's PlayStation 3 only. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. There's all those PS1 classics are not on the PS4, and I do not know why. It makes no sense.
I don't understand it either. It's really frustrating.
Okay,
because like,
you should
there's
see
not enough good games on PlayStation. Yes, I see it. I see it through Skype. Yeah.
Now, if I could just add it as a window capture here and have everyone else see it, that'd be great. But it doesn't show up as a window capture. Maybe I can still do it as a game capture, and that will work fine as well.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't even have to really worry about sizing it then, right? Because it would just be whatever the game feed is.
I still got to resize it just so that, because I'm recording it, I don't want it to overlay with the chat up there.
Oh, okay.
So that I can basically just do
I
can do a crop later on, and then, anyways, this should work now. This should be perfect. Okay,
it's kind of fun.
We're
going
finally
back
set.
Between like
finally
YouTube
set.
and the Skype.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Everything's set up now. We're all good. I won't have to do this again in the future. Welcome everybody. We're gonna play Final Fantasy Tactics. I got Tom here with me. Why did you want to select this game? You had 3 different games, and we kind of talked about some of the reasons, but why was this one of your candidates?
Yeah, so I was saying this before we were on stream, but Final Fantasy Tactics was like the second game in the Final Fantasy series that I ever played, and so it holds a special place in my heart for that reason. And honestly, when I saw the first review video, I believe it was for Final Fantasy VII, actually, I immediately like watched the rest of your content, and then was disappointed that Final Fantasy Tactics was not actually part of it. And so I thought that if I was selected, that would be one of the options that I would present to you, so that this way, you know, even if you weren't going to do a review on it or whatever, at least, you know, people would be able to get your impressions as you're playing the game.
Yeah. That your story is actually pretty similar to a lot of people. A lot of people write me messages and say, why have you not done Final Fantasy Tactics yet? A lot of people love this game. I love this game. I think it's the best story of all the Final Fantasy games, so I'm really excited to dive back in. It's been many, many years. I do remember a little bit, but not like a ton. So
I remember tricks more than anything else. Like I know the general overflow of the story, and I know like certain places where, you know, you gotta take Gafgarian stuff here or delete his stuff there, so that this way you can use it on your characters or whatever later, and not have to deal with their crazy powers during the missions. But other than that, the main thing I remember is that the dude with the books is broken, and that you have to do a lot of grinding early on, and that it's a really easy game once you get like past the 70% point.
Yeah, the beginning of the game is definitely the hardest part, but down the road, once you unlock some abilities, it gets easier. So, all right, guys, let's get started with a new game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was my first, and like I was telling Mike before, me and my brother, we played Final Fantasy VII, and we traded off the controller, got through it, we loved it. We went to Blockbuster like a week later, and I saw Final Fantasy Tactics, and it was like, what is this? I'm like, I don't know, but it says Final Fantasy, and it has a chocobo, let's get it. And so we got it, and then it was everything I wanted in a game, but my brother hated it, and turns out he hates strategy RPGs, so.
It's too bad, man, it's too bad. All right.
So now this version, is this the original version, or is this one of these updated ones with like the more or less rewritten story so it makes sense and everything?
Nope, this is the original PlayStation 1 version of the game. So
excellent.
Kind of in line with what I've been doing for all the Final Fantasy games. Okay. I do have the PSP War of the Lions version, which I like a lot. I really like the rewritten translation of it. I think it flows really well.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And I really like the cutscenes that they added to it as well. But
yeah, exactly.
But the original, man, that's the one I gotta do for my review series, since I've been sticking with the originals. So.
No, hey, listen, I'm fine with that. It's the one I know. All the broken dialogue and the crazy leaps you have to make things make sense.
Yeah, for sure. Man, it's been so long, but I really, really like this game. I hope that I can remember enough of the strategy to not take forever in all the battles, but...
Oh, it's not, I mean, you know, it's not that complex. I mean, mostly just try to get behind everybody.
Yeah, just stand behind him is the main key. I remember that.
As long as you get him from behind, you're probably going to win.
Yeah, for sure.
And you've got 3 turns once your guy goes down before they're dead. Oh, and permadeath is in the game.
That's true. Yeah. After 3 turns, right?
Yeah.
If you don't revive them.
Yeah.
Now, if you end a battle before the 3 turns have passed, they come back, right? Yeah. Okay.
And now, I mean, you know, if it's a main character, it doesn't matter. But like, if it's one of your side dudes that you've been putting time into, that hurts. So you definitely want to make sure those random dudes you start with and are probably going to roll with for most of the game don't die.
Yeah, definitely. But
worst part is like when they turn into a chest and you get 1 piece of like there's 6 pieces of equipment back, or like if they turn into a skill gem and you get like 1 of like the 20 skills you had on there. It's so disappointing.
Oh man,
there's 20 hours. Sure. That's what 20 hours looks like, huh? Yep. Yeah, I guess I'm restarting.
Yep, a whole lot of resetting I used to do on this game.
Yeah,
the resolution on this text is really low.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to read.
Yeah, it's kind of blocky, almost blurry.
All right, we'll stick with Ramza here. Birthday. Just do mine.
It's always good.
Can I switch over there?
I always
There we
heard like
go.
these things always had like some sort of meaning, and then like, but like as a kid, it didn't matter. I just always put my birthday.
Yeah.
Find out like 10 years later, looking on Game Facts, that if you put like a certain day, you get like an extra 3 HP or something.
Right.
Oh, that's worth knowing.
See, I haven't seen this cutscene in a while. I'm used
I just
to
remember
the
it
one.
being so amazing.
Yeah, I remember the one on. I'm used to the one on PSP now, which is pretty different. But this was like mind blowing back in the day for sure.
Oh, it was ridiculous, and that was the thing. Like he was so excited. Like I was really into it. He was so excited. It's gonna be awesome. And then we get to the first mission, and the map is going brrrah, brrrah, as we turn it left and right.
Yep. Yep. I love the music, man. I love the music in this game.
Such a good game.
One of my favorite soundtracks in the series. So awesome. Minagawa, what a beast.
It's funny, and you know, and I don't know, maybe this is like a Western versus Eastern thing or something, but like this is one of the things that always used to annoy me and my friends early on, that I've come to respect more as I've gotten older, is that going through like these title sequences where like you get like the producers and the battle map creators and stuff, and it's like, yo, who cares, man? Get off my screen. I want to get to the game. You're like, let's just put this at the end of the movie, not at the beginning.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how, actually for films and stuff like that, it used to be this way too, up until Star Wars basically wanted to just get straight into the movie. But before that, they did their titles, credit sequences at the beginning of movies too. And I kind of feel the same way. It's like, man, save that for the end. Let's just start.
Right, exactly. Like, don't tell me who you are before you've convinced me you're going to do a good job. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to know yet. I don't want to know yet.
I can feel you there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know the PSP cutscene for this is so much better with like water effects and everything, but this was amazing. You got knights on chocobos here with armor on.
Yeah,
like the chocobos have armor. That blew our mind. That was like, we were breeding these things. Now you just put armor on them.
Yeah, man, this game. Oh man, it's like the music. I know you can't hear it because we're doing it through Skype screen share, but the music's good.
Yeah, I can't hear it, but honestly, I kind of can hear it.
Because you remember it.
Oh, I played this game so much as a kid. I love this game. It was like one of those ones that, like, you know, you rented from Blockbuster and then just never brought back. And it's just like, oh, I got lost. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Find out later someone else paid $15 for it, and by someone else I mean a parent, you know.
Yep, exactly. All right, man, here we go.
Must have lost it under the bed, I don't know. That cavernous space under the bed.
All right, we can see the text a little better here now. So
yeah, this
it's
is
just the full motion video sequences. They were
and I think maybe it was because of the gray background with that light on it, and the fact that it was white text.
Yeah, that's probably part of it.
You've got black text on tannish boxes, so
yeah.
These character portraits too, like Agraris right there, they looked more realistic, and I think that was part of the appeal, because like Final Fantasy VII, you know, with the sprites and everything, it got kind of like you just get kind of used to it, right? So like you see something that looks a little more professional, and it's like, oh, is this the adult game?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Have armor. You have like these images. This is awesome.
Yeah. And this game definitely is darker in tone with the story and everything too, which I really like.
You have like peasants that are starving to death and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
you have like legit issues here.
Yeah, I really like the writing style of Matsuno, I think is his name, the director of this game, who did Vagrant Story and then started Final Fantasy XII, and he did Tactics Ogre and stuff like that. I just really like the way the writing is presented in all of his games.
I like that he doesn't like hold your hand either. We've been in the game now for like 15 seconds. He's like already introduced 3 different groups of people.
Yeah.
Like, you just know these people now, and if you don't, you figure it out or you won't. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Like, yeah, female knight already dead.
Yep.
I remember for the longest time, Gafgarian, I didn't realize that like that was like a mustache on his face. I just assumed some sort of like horseman.
Yeah, that was a way, not for this game, but in a lot of games growing up, I would see the portraits wrong. Like, I remember Vincent from Final Fantasy VII, actually. He has red eyes, but I always thought that his eyes were like bloodshot, or that you could see what is it called, like the corner of the eye with like the pink part, like where the tear gland. I always thought that in his portrait, like the red portion was the tear gland, which makes it look like he's looking off to the side a little bit more. But he's actually looking straight ahead. He just has a red eye. But I always saw it differently. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Well, yeah, because you also like those CRTs. You have like an 18-inch CRT that you're playing the game on, so it's already small. It's not like nowadays where everybody's got a 60-inch TV and they've got like 4K resolution where you can see the beads of sweat drop off their nose,
Yep. Crest of the Black Lion. What's wrong with Prince Goltana? He's such an idiot. He just have to start a war.
So and now they're introducing a fourth group of people. Yep. And we're at the third seat of the game.
Yep. Good stuff.
But like you were saying in a couple of the other games when you're doing your first looks, this is one of the great things about this game, is that we're about to get into the first battle. The game's only like 15 minutes in.
Yep.
Right away you get
just boom, right, yep. That's a philosophy of mine. I know that some people don't agree with it, like Persona 4 takes a very long time to really get going and get you in your first battle and stuff, but I really appreciate it when you start more like in media res, kind of like this, like you're in the middle of an action scene right at the beginning. It introduces you to some concepts for gameplay, and then it starts, the story starts and the exposition starts to kick after that.
Yeah, and that's like, but I think that's also part of like different types of games. So like for Persona, you don't get into battle until like 3 or 4 hours into the game, but you do all the other stuff that you would normally do in that game anyway early on. Like you go to school and the rest of it. So I just think it's partially like the kind of game, right? Like if you're doing a straight RPG where combat is say 50 or more % of the game, then I would definitely agree. You want to get in there quick and start, showing that off. But like depending on the type of game, like Persona, for instance, I just feel like that's one of those things where, where you want to get going.
Yeah, I can feel you there on that one, because Persona does deal a lot more with other kinds of things other than just battles.
But I'm really glad it does take them a while to get into it.
Yeah, I got Throw Stone right off the bat. I know that some of these abilities are randomized.
Yeah, Throw Stone you don't always get, and that's like a really good one to start off with.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you can press R1 and L1 to move the camera around like this, and I think R2, it gives you like a little bit higher view, which is really nice. It helps out to be able to see better.
Although it is kind of funny, like you get used to like the XCOM style of map movement, and you're like, I can't. It just turn it. Damn it, old game.
All right, let's see. If I move up to like there, will I be? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Throw Stone. How many squares does that go?
Like 3 or 4, but I think it's a straight line though. You'd have to be online with one of those guys. Or you know what? Just try it now. You don't have to actually throw the stone.
Okay, so I can throw it up to
4.
4 squares away. All right, nice.
4 on a straight line. It's like 3 on an angle.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to look at how many squares he can move. How do you do that? Can you do that in this game? Can you click on them and see how many squares they're able to move?
Yeah, click on them again from status. Hit status, and then see if you can hit it again. See if it goes any further. All right, so it just tells you about the moves. So no, I guess maybe not in this one.
You could do that in. There we go. You press X on him instead of circle. Okay.
Okay.
So
he'd be able to reach you
there.
If you went where you were, he would have been able to reach you.
Which I guess is fine.
Like if you move up next to Gafgarian, you'll probably be fine. Like I don't think they'll be able to swarm you. But it doesn't matter if your guy goes down anyway, because Ramza can't die here.
Yes, and then let's throw stone. Oh, that did like no damage.
Yeah, but the JP is the important part.
That's true. That's true.
Throw a stone. Like, you're not using throw a stone to kill a dude. You're using it to job up.
Yep. There we go. The magic swords. I remember that those were really powerful in this game.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where you have to take when you have to take Gafgarians, but you definitely have to. Because once you get to that mission where you have to fight him alone, if he still has that stuff on, that's a really challenging fight, even with a bunch of grinding. So interesting, like when you play this game for the first time, and like you're setting up your archers like he is there, and it says C instead of attack. You don't realize like it doesn't happen immediately.
Right, but it's still like their turn is coming up. How do you check the turn order again?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume select or something like that, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't played this game in like probably 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too. Alright. Hey, what are you doing? I guess he's going after that guy.
Yeah, that's the other part that sucks, is when you don't have actual control over the...
yeah, the guests. There you go. Use your magic sword and kill that guy. Or I guess you're not going to.
No, that's not Aquarius.
Alright. Where can I move to?
Maybe the second archer.
Oh, yeah, right. Right here. There we go.
So get you some JP.
Face that way.
Yeah, that was another thing that like you just don't understand the first time playing this game, is how important things like that are. Like, why would it matter which way I'm facing? Like, it has everything to do with everything.
Do not want to expose your back.
It's just gonna attack me. Yeah, for more damage.
Yep.
Like, I think if it wasn't for Final Fantasy Tactics and how much I loved this game growing up, I don't think I ever would have played games like Disgaea or XCOM, really. And those are two of my favorite franchises.
Yep. XCOM is great. I haven't actually played them myself, but I've watched a couple people online playing them. They look really fun.
Yeah. You know, and it's funny, it becomes one of those things where, like, you play so much of it that you start, like, finding mods that turn off things that make the game more cinematic just so you can speed it up.
Yeah.
It's like, I've seen the grenade be thrown like 100 times. I think I'm okay. I don't need to.
Yeah.
That's like 50 seconds I can get rid of.
Right.
I have this new mod for it called Long War, where like it's got like 4 times the amount of enemies and allied soldiers on the screen at a time. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. There we go. Hopefully I'll be able to throw a stone at this guy before they kill him, but I don't think so.
What'd you get? 6, 12, 18, so 48. So you're halfway through a job level, though. So that's not bad for starting over the first mission.
Yep. Alright, there we go.
Oh, that's not this game.
Wrong game. There he is.
The man of the hour. Yeah, I like her too, Gallius. It's just that, like, by the time you get her, you've usually developed some of your own side characters, like Lavian or Alicia, pretty well. That, like, all you really want to get off of her is those sword abilities. that was always my problem with these sorts of RPGs is like those characters you get late in the game that come with like no abilities.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know this character's supposed to be a badass and I should put him into the party, but like my no-name guy that I've had in that guy's slot for the last 18 hours is a badass, and I really don't want to take him out.
Right. Oh, the title crawl here is so slow.
Yeah, and that's not fast.
Yeah, you can't speed it up either.
It's like that scene from like Lord of the Rings talking to the treants. Many soldiers.
I see. They slowed down the little money part even more. I wonder why they did that. Like the little money went like half the speed as the rest of this text is going. Little money.
Exactly. It's funny without music. Like I get it, like other music is coming into my head. Like now I've got like the Dragnet theme. At that time, robbery and murder were commonplace. Da, 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 da.
Nice. That's
funny. Now I'm imagining Ramza with like a bad mustache and sunglasses. Many heroes.
Oh man, here we go. So this is where. Oh, not yet. I got to do that first battle first, and then I can get rid of all my party members and start recruiting some of the guys that are better.
Yeah, this is the one where that everybody takes you for granted because you're just a bunch of robots.
Yeah. I just remember that sometimes it would take me up to like half an hour to try and just like randomly select people who had the right zodiac signs to be compatible with mine. And then like they had like enough faith and brave and stuff like that. Like
it wasn't until much later that I realized any of that mattered. Like yeah. I just took that original crew and just ran with them. I missed so many good job classes early on and everything else just because like I wasn't min-maxing and I didn't even know you could. It wasn't like that concept didn't even exist to me as far as gaming went at that point.
Yeah, me neither. Really, the first time I played this back in the day.
But then you like find out later on that like all you need to do is get like some time wizards and some mathematicians, and the game is simple as all.
Right.
It's like actually the chemist is the strongest one. It's like how? And you realize it's because throw item is super useful.
Yeah, chemist is like seriously like so important early on. You gotta have a chemist.
Right, and of course, like as a kid, I'm just like, well, I gotta change him over to the priest like immediately, so that this way I can get healing spells. Yeah. Why would I want to throw a potion? That's just weird.
Right.
I think it's because they can get guns, right? That's why they're so valuable.
I think so. Galia says the little money thing is supposedly a form of protest from localizer developer about how little they were getting paid. At least that's what H.C. Bailey mentioned in one of his LPs. I've never double checked on that.
That's awesome. If that's true, that's awesome.
That's freaking funny if it's true.
You're trying to come up with like the deeper meaning, like it's some sort of commentary, or dramatic pause for effect. Nah, right. It's just they didn't get paid enough.
They were just pissed, yeah. Let's go ahead and save.
It's one of those things where you think about like old-time sports athletes and how little they got paid and how great they were. And you start wondering like how little or much someone got paid to do this.
Oh yeah. A lot of those guys were getting paid nothing. All right, let's see. I think for this battle, I'll put him there. No, there. How do I set up everybody else? Let's see. Search. R1. There. Then.
Definitely
chemist.
Marty. Marty is good.
Okay, how do I check what they have? Status. Okay, broadsword. And okay.
They should all pretty much be
Front row. What do
kitted
you
for the
have?
mission. So,
You have a dagger. It's another chemist. What does this guy have? Broadsword. Okay. You go there. Oops. Nope. There. Wait. Who's this guy? He's got a dagger. Okay, you can go there, I guess. Oh, is that my capacity? Alright.
yeah, you can only get 5.
And then Delita will be in the battle, right? So...
At least, yeah.
Alright, let's start.
Remember, first time playing this, and Delita just runs off on his own and gets killed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hope that's not the end of that character. And then I got really confused when not only did he not die, he was in the next scene. So I thought my characters couldn't die. And then one of my guys got killed and did not come back from the dead. And I was like, well, what's going on? I don't understand. It was very confusing at first.
Yeah, this game doesn't
Steep
give
learning
much
curve.
of a tutorial at all.
It's just funny
All right.
thinking back and realizing how many things that we take for granted as like just normal gaming tropes now that were either not in wide use back then or you just didn't have a lot of experience with, and you know, it's like I don't understand why anybody would do that.
Right.
Is he magic? Why does he get to live?
Yeah, it was my very first RPG was Final Fantasy VII, and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing that first playthrough. I got stuck on the Hojo boss fight at the end of Disc 2 because I had no idea how to prevent those statuses. Like, I thought it was the most unfair thing ever. He'd put me to sleep, he'd poison me, he'd do all this stuff, and I couldn't act and paralyze me and stuff like that. And I had no idea like you use accessories to prevent that stuff, So.
The thing that caught us up first was that first snake in when you get to the world map, and you have to go through the cave, but you don't realize that at first. It doesn't tell you to go through the cave. So you keep trying to you keep trying to cross the water, and the snake keeps getting you. And me and my brother, we couldn't figure out how to do that. Like we didn't realize we had to go into the tunnel, so we just kept like grinding there until we could beat the snake. And then just cross.
Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny.
We ground like it had to be 25 levels or whatever. Like we were level 30 before we got to the tunnel, right outside of Midgar, because we were like, I guess you just have to be able to defeat the snake. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really like explicitly let you know. Like, by the way, you should.
Go to the left.
Should get a chocobo.
Yeah, exactly.
Not try and fight this guy. Let's see. I think for this turn,
Personally, I like to have the chemists throwing potions or whatever every single round. Just get that JP grinding.
That's true, but I don't know how many potions I have in this battle. I might not be able to save them for the next one, which is a little tougher than this one, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, but you may be right, but I think, and I could be wrong here, you may be able to buy stuff after this mission.
That's true. How much money do I have?
Probably not much.
Yeah. Let's see.
But you are at Bellevue, so I mean, probably rich.
I should have a lot of money. Let's see. I love that you can do that in this game. I know that you couldn't do this in Tactics Ogre, and it makes it really hard to see. But I love that you can just tilt it up a little higher.
And it's like so many, and it's so many times just like, just a little bit to the left, no, right, left, right. All right, that's fine. You know what?
Should I throw stone?
I think this early on with this many enemies, I would probably go for the kills.
Just go for the kills.
And then when you're down to like 2 or 3 enemies, then go for guts.
Oh, he still gets JP anyway, so that's good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Face that way. All right, for you. Let's see. We'll put you up here. That direction. Let's see. What do we have here? How many potions do we have? 5?
Not too many. You could probably wait to throw those, but
Let's
if
just
you're gonna
wait
do that,
one more time.
stab somebody.
Nice. Oh, come on.
No, that's great. You don't want Delita to get the the XP.
That's true.
Also, I love that the brave Delita just ran away.
Yep, exactly. He just
He like punched the
Takes
dude
off.
in the gut and then sprinted backwards. Like, nope.
I forgot about this chemist. I should kill him quickly.
Yeah, if only you had a super fast character who was out in front and who could have run in that direction. See, that's another thing. You just took fall damage.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, but that was something that hadn't been in like these kinds of games that I'd played in the past.
Right.
It was just
like,
another one of
whoa,
those
wait a
things.
minute.
Exactly. There were so many things that were introduced in this game that I didn't even understand. Like I would have a guy where that chick is on the roof right there, and try to attack the guy underneath that you just put down there, and be like, oh, I'm gonna get him, and then realize I couldn't because he was now because the elevation was too off.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and knock her off. Actually, will that work if there's a guy underneath her like that? Like if I dash and knock her off the roof, will that even be possible if...
I think so, but you
There's
probably
a
land on
unit
the other
underneath.
person and someone else. It would probably continue the push, I think. I don't know, it'd be interesting to look at.
Where can you go? Actually, I think I'll have you come over here and help out with this guy. What do you have? Dash?
And these guys hit hard early on.
Yeah, they do.
That's right, your chemist has a Phoenix Down, I think.
Let's see, hold up. How much HP does he got left? 24?
Yeah, you want to
This guy-
at least one of these guys out.
I should actually probably start going after this chemist, because he'll keep healing him.
It's true.
But it depends on whether I can kill him. Well, I could definitely kill him on this turn.
But the thing is, if you run back there to get the chemist, you're going to leave those guys open to go after your chemist.
It's true. How many spaces can he move? No, just... He should be able to throw a potion at
I would think so.
Ramza if I move over here. Nope, not guts.
There you go.
Nice, nice. Let's see, face this way.
Nothing like putting your back against a nice sturdy house.
Yep. Let's see, hold up.
I think you got to be on that corner if you want to be able to reach her with a Phoenix Down.
Obsessed. I gotta press this button. Okay, so he'll be able to get at the chemist, and so will this person as well.
Yeah, but I think she's going to go after the back on your guy down there. Because you've got those two squires right there in front. Or, well, one squire now.
27.
Oh, you don't have Phoenix Down.
I don't have Phoenix down.
Okay, so you have to win in 2 turns, basically, or that character's dead.
Let's see. I should have waited. Alright, let's see what they do. Come on, delete it.
Yeah, be helpful. No? Not today?
Doesn't want to. That's not bad.
Just imagine doing like
Looks
3
like
damage to somebody and leveling up.
that chemist forgot to equip a weapon.
You're almost sitting there thinking like, should you give the level back? Just be like, I don't think I earned this one.
Alright.
Yeah, I was really unlucky falling off that roof.
Yep. Let's see. We need to go after the chemist now, so... Oh, what? Really? That's as far as you can move? That water really slows you down. Darn. Alright, this enemy here, too.
Yeah, there's 4 enemies left? 1, 2, 3, 4.
This
Yes.
could be bad. This could be bad. Let's see. What would be the best way to do this? Because, like, he can't do anything from there. Unless he can throw stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does he have to throw stone?
Whoops. He does not.
Mm.
Oh, I've already moved there, so...
I think you can still unmove, though, as long as you haven't ended the turn.
Yeah, I think that once you've moved, you can't go back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll wait here. I should have faced the other direction. That was stupid. Oh, we're going after the chemist anyways. Alright.
If you move to the side where the dead body is, you'll get more protection, because obviously you'll have a house and a dead body in the way.
Yeah. Who needs it more? You need it more. But you don't need it quite yet.
I would say your healer needs it more. Chemist is at 21.
Yeah. I can't move around him, really?
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have a weapon anyway, so it's not like you have to worry too much about the guard.
Let's see. I'll face like that way.
You gonna participate, buddy? Oh, you do have a sword.
Yeah, Skelehard, the music in this game is really great. Ooh, I think he's gonna die on this turn.
As long as he isn't dead by the time the map ends, you'll be fine. You got an exposed back on that one that Delay just hit.
Yeah, I'll go after him. No. Ah, so hard getting used to the...
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Sure.
There we go. No. Act.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. I thought maybe you had like one of those special strategies that nobody knows about. It's a secret. I was like, oh, alright.
No. Now we'll wait. There we go. Is he gonna heal him? Really? Well. Oh, he's healing himself. Okay, and then I think he'll run away. Yep. Don't kill him, please. Okay, I guess you will.
That's a pretty strong dash. I think you gotta use him for offense, otherwise one of those two guys that you have down are probably gonna die. I just don't think you have enough soldiers on the field to finish it in time.
Yeah.
If you.
Let's see.
I would face towards those guys behind the building. Yeah, she's gonna
Get up
die.
here. Pressing the button, why are you not moving down? What is going on? What are you doing? Act, attack. There. Whose turn is it? Yours? Okay.
Just out of range again.
Oh,
Oh,
I can
yeah,
get
you can
here.
get that guy, yeah.
There we go. Now face the other direction. Okay, he's almost dead. Oh, he's attacking. Okay, good.
Dude thought this was Street Fighter. He brought his fist to a gunfight. I mean, you might as well pick up the crystal now.
Alright, let's have you... Actually, wait, is he in range to attack anybody?
No.
No. Okay.
Too many blockages. The lead is in the way to hit the squire, and the other squire is way too far back.
What else?
You throw a potion.
I'll save it for now. Okay, let's wait.
Walter White is about to go down.
You did. There we go.
Such satisfaction of taking out a chemist.
Yep. Always feels good. Alright, things are looking good now.
I have eliminated a healer.
Whose turn is it?
Rush.
Alright. Bam. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much as it did on the roof.
I think there's some sort of random element to it.
Oh, somebody dropped an item here. We'll have Ramza go down.
You sure you don't want to turn
The-
Marty here into like just the world's worst grave robber? Just running around the map picking up all the dead body parts?
Yep, exactly. And then Ramza, we'll have you go this direction.
There you go.
Ugh. There.
These kids these days, they don't know what we mean when we say fight in the camera.
I know. They have no idea. Okay. Where can you get right there?
Skellar, it's pretty even. Most of the time, the battles and story are hand in hand. So like you'll get some story, and then a battle will take place as a result. At least for the vast majority of the early game, before you start opening
Nice.
side content.
Guess you can just move this way.
Have him stand next to the next body about to expire.
Yep. Oh, there's another one. How much HP does she have left?
Probably one hit.
Let me see real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I won't be able to get that. Oh well. Well, I could have him throw a stone.
No, you don't have the ability. The thing from earlier was later in the game.
Oh, you're right, because this is a flashback battle. That's right.
No, this is the regular battle. The thing from before was like a flash forward.
You're right. That's what I meant.
The lead is already no longer a good guy at that point. It's just funny because like they don't even mince words that like these are dead people now because they robbed somebody.
They are dead. You deserve it because you're a thief.
Yeah, exactly. Like the penalty for thievery is death.
Oh, we won a potion from that. Nice.
It's a little extreme. The more important thing is winning the Phoenix down.
Yeah.
So those things are expensive early on. I think they're like 1,000 or 2,000.
All right, we got through the first two battles there.
Not really sure, Skellhart. Maybe, but I'm not certain on that one.
The water, yeah, it does actually impede your movement for sure. Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, you have to watch out for it on the
like I know the later games have that kind of thing in them, but not always certain if the older ones do.
Okay, that's actually where I'm going to have to stop for today. I got to get off to work now, so we'll start again from here tomorrow. Same time for you, work?
Yeah, we can do 4:30, 6:30 my time. I may even be here like as much as 10 minutes earlier than that if need be. It's really traffic dependent.
Okay, I guess I'll just send you a message over Skype and see where you're at. But we'll get started at either 4:30 or about 4:20 tomorrow then.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Thanks for joining me. This is awesome. See you again tomorrow.
All right, man.
Peace out.